Coming to you live from the United Nations bunker, this is Optimal Play. I'm Brandon, and I am back after a little break to play more Under Falling Skies. I'm very excited because I am reaching Chapter 4 of the solo campaign after I think I've had 7 or 8 videos. That if you've watched all those, thank you, and congratulations on making it this far. But I'm really excited because this seems to be where the campaign takes a little bit of a pivot after 3 chapters have all had the same 2-game structure. You play like 2 out of 4 cities and scenarios. This page looks very different, and I'm not sure what it will entail. So I'm excited to find out. Also, check this out. Whoop. I can even get rid of the picture-in-picture. Huh? No hands. This is, you probably noticed from watching Optimal Play videos that at least for the last couple years, I've been doing more of a live-produced, much lighter touch on actual editing format, but I've always been doing it with a... Whoa! Okay, great, making great content here. Anyway, like I was saying... Oh, wow. This is all going in. This is, like I said, minimal editing. There we go. Anyway, I've had a stream deck over here, and so I've awkwardly had my hand often resting over here or reaching over there constantly so that I can hit the buttons. But now I got foot pedals. Yes, this is not a sponsorship, but the Elgato Stream Deck has a foot pedal accessory that now I am using to switch camera angles without having to reach awkwardly and lean off frame. The thing I'm working on though, I don't know if you can hear this. The pedal's a little noisy, so I'm kind of working on developing the kind of light touch to like there. Oh no, it's still a work in progress to keep the pedal quiet. So there we go. I'm getting the hang of it, but it takes a little bit of a very intentional foot press. So yeah, that's what's new with me. With that, if you haven't liked the video yet and subscribed to the channel, I can't imagine you're on video 9 or so of this campaign and not subscribe to the channel, but please do. It's the one and only way to help Optimal Play grow. With that, Chapter 4. It's a thinner little packet to open. I think where we left off was our last little kind of story vignette was we had made friends with an alien. We had removed its hostile implant, and then it was about to explain the secrets of. It was gonna explain some secrets to us. So let's see where it goes from here. So the alien is continuing its lecture. We created a thinking machine. Ships attacking a bigger ship. It was supposed to improve our lives. Instead, it stole them. I know we are your enemy, but you are our hope. Okay, that's some sort of plot twist. They are trying to save themselves here by attacking us on Earth. Alright, what do we got? Chapter 4, The Final Battle. As we scramble our newly modified fighters, an artificially intelligent satellite orders its puppets to redouble their attack. Skytile setup. Replace the basic sky tile with the advanced tile from this chapter. Also use the 2 advanced tiles from the previous chapter. Only the bottom tile will be the basic tile. Wait, but my bottom tile is also upgraded. Didn't chapter 3... Oh, hang on. Because chapter 2 added a tile. Oh! Chapter 3 says that the advanced sky tile from chapter 2 is not used in that chapter. I don't know if I did that right last time. It's on video, so I guess I could go check. I don't know if I will. But anyway, great. Okay, so the short sky from the... Oh yeah, it was that short sky. Maybe I did... Yeah, I think maybe I did get rid of that last time. Anyway, that's gone. Goodbye, short sky. Hello. Some sort of new attack symbol on that bottom piece of sky. Bottom? That's not bottom. Oh, I need... Here we go. I need the non-upgraded bottom piece of sky, and this is going to replace the second tier. Alright. I also am going to play on threat 2, meaning I'll flip 2 of these at random, but I will cross that bridge after some other setup is done. Let's see what else we're up to. Red explosions. The explosion spaces on the new sky tile are red. A jet fighter effect can be applied to red or yellow explosions, not both at the same time. Oh no, okay. So these red ones don't get used in the same action as the yellow ones on all the other tiles. I guess you could, that gives you kind of for the first time ever a reason to maybe put dice in 2 different jet fighter rooms. Woof, okay, that's a wrinkle. Playing, forgive my yawn, I need another sip of beer. It's been a long everything. Okay. Playing the chapter. This chapter has only one scenario, the final battle. Wow, welcome to my final video of Under Falling Skies, potentially. Let's see what else it says. Look through the previous chapters in your notebook and write down all the cities you've saved. The ones in which you won one of the 2 games. I am actually undefeated. I feel like I could have maybe gone to a higher threat level than 2 to take some more beatings. But enough of the games have been very close and very suspenseful that like I don't have very many regrets about the level I'm on. So anyway, choose one of the cities. So one of the cities, okay, look through the previous chapters and write down all the cities you have saved, meaning write them down here? I guess so. Okay, so they were Montreal and Havana. Montreal, Havana. This is great content here. All right, chapter 2 was London and Johannesburg. And chapter 3 was Seoul and Tokyo. Okay. Choose one of those cities, set it to its damaged side. Make a team of 3 upgraded characters who have fought by your side earlier in the campaign. Play the scenario. If you lose, the city is destroyed. Cross out the box. Choose another city on your list and try again. Keep trying until you win or run out of cities. Your team of characters can be the same or different. If you win one game, you immediately win the campaign. Record your threat level in the box for that city. Record the names of the 3 characters who helped you achieve the final victory, and then calculate your score. Add up the threat levels of all games won during the campaign. Subtract 1 for each X, which is a destroyed city. Record your score at the bottom. Okay, so it seems like the number of cities you save is the number of lives you have here on the final scenario. But it's not oh, here we go. Whoa, wait. What's this? It hasn't explained this. Maybe it goes with this like last scenario. Okay. Because I was going to say, just winning a game, or having 6 tries to just win a game of Under Falling Skies, even with the new red explosions wrinkle, I feel confident. But we haven't yet revealed the like final encounter's rules. So, all that's left is a section that says what's next, so I will save that for when and if we get there. Let's get this off camera. Yeah, so there's this thing. It looks like maybe it replaces the mothership. It shows red ships at the top here, or it adds. Maybe it put. I don't know. I guess that's, why theorize? All that this does is it shows alien ships pouring out of this newly appeared satellite ship, and it says the end begins. The final battle. Our research shows the aliens are actually the puppets of an artificial intelligence controlling them from orbit. We need to destroy the AI satellite. So that's what the alien was talking about. Is they are the puppets of an AI. Setup. Place the alien satellite at the top of the sky tiles. Okay, so this is going to go here. That's cool. Start with 2 rows of ships. Start with 2 rows of ships? Use 4 white ships and the orange ship on the 5 drop points on the satellite. Use the 5 purple ships on the usual drop points. What? Okay, so it's going to start like this. This is ridiculous. 2 rows of ships. Oh, I don't feel good about that. All right. Rules. Treat the orange ship as another white ship. Okay, so once the first wave is destroyed, then we're just playing the regular number of ships, I guess. Treat the orange ship as another white ship. The satellite tile lengthens the descent of the mothership, but it also increases the height of your research track. When you reach the top, you destroy the satellite, free the aliens, save your planet, and win the campaign. Okay. I feel like I can do this. So it adds just a 3 and a 6. That's not too scary. And I'm going to double check, because it's been a little while. I remember that the wormholes like move ships kind of from one to the other. This action with the pink that's been on the upgraded tiles. What's that? That is mothership action. Move ships in every column. All enemy ships descend in every column. All ships indicate descend the number of spaces. Ships that reach your city deal damage as usual, but otherwise the ships do not trigger the effects of the spaces they land on. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we have a couple extra rounds, a little extra research we have to do, and 10 ships to start. All right. This is fine. Okay, what city? Oops, these are destroyed. Here's my saved bag. Okay.
I couldn't find anything called bag set up and find my Brandon.
Thank you, Siri. This is a clusterfuck of a production so far. You can tell I'm drinking beer and it's Friday at 11 p.m. But the show must go on. All right. What does Johannesburg do? The die placed to move the excavator does not count against the 1 die per column limit. And it moves the excavator 1 space further on that. I think I want to do a chapter 3 city, because they're the ones that use like the cool late game bases. And I feel pretty good about those being fun and something that I want to play more of. Like Seoul, on its damaged side, because it says use the damage side, a robot of value 3 or less does not decrease when you use it. I think Seoul was, okay, it was not literally my last video either. It was 2 videos ago. So yeah, it's fair game. So Seoul is going to be it. I do need to randomly choose 2 of these to set the game to threat 2 by flipping them to their threatening side. It's going to be these. Oh boy, okay. We got the bottom of the trajectory and the okay, the bottom half is going to be the tough half, including the one with the red things. Yikes. Oh wow. Okay. The threatening side of the new tile has all of these mothership symbols on it. I hate this. But, you know, there's a little bit more time, maybe. Maybe you can afford a little bit more mothership advancement. Okay. But in Seoul, so a robot of value 3 or less does not decrease when you use it, meaning if they're generating energy or something, that sounds extremely good. Then I'm going to need G and B. B. Here we go. This is the base. Oh man. Alright, this needs to be slid up a hair. This has always been a little bit of a difficult game to fit in the camera frame. It's a very, very tall game, and it's taller than ever now with this extra strip added. I thought that I had spaced it all out nicely. It's fine. We're going to roll with it. I will slide this up when it's important to do so. Alright, so we're going to start the research track there. We start with 1 energy. Damage here. Okay, so there's an energy room right off the bat with a +1 in it. So that is what I want to put a robot in that will stay at value 3 forever. Just generate 4 energy per round, and I will be very, very happy. I am going to verify my understanding of the rules for the purple rooms, because those were added pretty recently. Well, they were added in number 2. The command room, that's right. You distribute the pips on that die however you want among other worker dice. Okay. Here goes nothing. It's round 1. We are going to save the world right here. Final battle. I've got 2 white 3s. Gray 522. So, boy, moving 2 rows of ships constantly is wild. Almost like this 5 in almost every column sends it to like a wormhole. Okay, this is going to be brain bending. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that would put the pink ship on the mothership action, which I definitely don't want to do. Well, let me think about that for a second. Right now, it's out of the camera frame, but I promise you, the mothership is the row above the row of white ships. If the mothership moves down right now, it swallows them all up, right? It'll deploy them later, but I think it addresses the whole 2 rows of ships thing? That feels really almost cheap of me, but that should work pretty damn well. I'm going to do that, I think. Let's put a 5 here, because the other reason I want to put a 5 in this column is because, oops, I should throw the excavator down. This will create a robot of great value to put in the energy room, and I will be very happy. So this is going to move down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This teleports there, annoyingly. This one goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mothership is going to move. So that's going to cause this mothership to move down, swallow up all of these ships, and they'll deploy later, but for this round, I don't think they do. I am actually live streaming this. I don't usually interact with the chat, but I do see Nicholas in the chat saying, thank you for sharing your playthrough of Dungeon Pages. I'm loving it. I love it too. It's really good. And not to tease too much, but I already have my hands on kind of a preliminary version of Power Creep, their upcoming game that's on Kickstarter later this month, and I'm going to do a video of that in the next week or 2, so look forward to that. Haven't played it yet. It looks really cool though, and also Power Creep for like a post-apocalyptic game about a global power outage. Great title. I'm sold by the title alone. But Under Falling Skies. Okay, that was kind of a cheesy stunt, but I think that works well. So now I'm kind of a lot freer to use these and only have 1 ship moving. Next I want to excavate, but I don't have any big numbers left. So maybe I'm just going to throw a 3. Where would I like a 3? I guess probably like this column, one of these 2 columns. I'm just looking at where I can put a 3 so that I can use a white die and reroll the others. I could do it in energy, but it's going to cause this to move a second time. Well, this one's going to move a second time anyway, I guess. But the red ship will then move on the wormhole, get kind of a boost downward. I feel like that's a problem. So, yeah, I'm going to put it here, I guess. There's a chance that I just excavate that 1 space. But there's no reason. I don't want to put it in anti-air. I want it to move 3, not 2. And I don't want to, I might as well put it there instead of in the empty space. So, 1, 2, 3. And I can re-roll the rest of these. Wow! I wanted larger numbers. That's shit. Okay. You know what? I'm actually not 100% sure about the rule here for whether I'm allowed to put 2 excavation dice. I know I can only pay the energy and resolve 1, so I'll just put it here just to be safe. So I want to use my white 1 so I can reroll the others again. I think I will just throw it here where it will generate a couple energy this turn. These will move down and I can reroll these dice. Come on! Snake Eyes again! Oh, this is just... What a waste of a round I'm having. I can't do anything with this. I can maybe I'm sorry for this, how messy this video is. I forgot to choose 3 characters. Maybe one of them will save me. So they would all be on their upgraded side. Take a ship from a drop point. Wow, okay. The alien, Izox, on his upgraded side, he can take a ship from a drop point, put it next to a row 2 rows lower, and it just doesn't, it's just out of the game for 2 rounds. This doesn't solve my problem, but I'm gonna choose that one because I would have. I'm trying to not cheat by choosing them now. I'm kind of trying to choose the ones that I probably would have anyway. Yeah, Shanti, and yeah, I don't think I need to increase my robot dice. My plan is to leave them on 3. Probably just Clinton to shoot down an enemy space on an enemy ship on any space. But I will go ahead and use Shanti, who has been great throughout my campaign, to set up to 3 unplaced worker dice to any numbers. I'm going for some larger numbers. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Would I hate a 6? Kind of. Maybe just a 5. Oh man, none of these numbers line up well for me. Alright, I'm going to set this to a 6. I just want to get the excavation underway. So I will set a 6 here, which should be a great excavate. And this wormhole's down to here, frustratingly. This one I can set to any number, but I don't have anything to do with it. So it's just going to be kind of what number do I want it actually to resolve. I'll just put it on a 1, or a 2 rather. Oh, no. Yeah, let's just do a 1. Why not? It's just, this is going to get swallowed back up by the mothership, but I can live with that. Okay. Rough start, and I'm sorry for a little bit of messy gameplay. But that happens to the best of us sometimes. Alright. So I am going to use this 1 to gain 2 energy. That has a +1 in the room. This 3 is a discard. This 1 is a discard. The robot, though, I can spend an energy to place a robot at -1 value, meaning this will be a 4. I'm going to put it in this energy room, and this should just generate energy forever. I love that journey for me. And then I'm going to spend an energy to excavate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have way better options here to actually deploy some fighters, start some research, all that good stuff going forward. Well, maybe not all that good stuff, because now I'm looking up and the mothership is going to move and push the excavator back. But I don't know what else I can do about that. Really, the start of this game is just going to be a lot of excavator being pushed back. I'm really swimming upstream on this setup. Okay, the mothership will move now. It will swallow these 2 red ships back up. Move the excavator backwards 3. And I think that's it. I'm ready for a new round. We just need to line up ships on the mothership. Alright, let's do it. Fresh round. Round 2. Fight. A nice variety of numbers this time. We like to see that. Okay, so this 4 robot's going to generate 5 energy, so I should be pretty good on energy. What would happen if I put like a 6 in this jet fighter room to try to get as much knocked out as possible? A 6 would land there and here. I like that. Let's start there. Tentatively. Do I want to use any of these other numbers before a reroll? Do I like the 4s or the 2s? A 4 in this column puts the ship on a attack space. So I like that. I could just put the 4 here and excavate to it. It's not a big excavation, but it does line up the attack well. I think I'll do that. So I'm going to throw the gray 4 here. Move this 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll go ahead and resolve the 6 to move. Oh, geez, there's 3 ships in this column. Where will this white one land? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll shift over a column. Oh, boy. Then there'll be 3 ships in that column. here's what we do. Here's what we clearly do. Is throw a 2 into that column first. So, I don't know, I'll put it in this research room. It doesn't really matter. And move this 1, 2 onto an attack space. This one onto an attack space. Then finally resolve this 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's on an attack space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This slides over. But I'm destroying both of these, which makes me feel better about that one being in that column. And now I've used a white die, so I'm going to reroll these two. Okay. 5 and a 3. Well, I frankly just don't have a lot of spots left to put dice. I could actually start some research if I put 5 in the command room and add it to there. It's using a lot of energy, but I'm generating plenty of energy. How do I feel about a 5? It's not terrible. It's not the worst. Yeah, I'll do that. Put a 5 in the command room and move this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It shifts left and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That has to re-roll this and it has to go in the left column. It's a 2. Can live with that. I would have loved a 1 actually, but what are you going to do? That 2 will go in the robot room in case I decide to use it, but I don't think I'm going to. Oh wait, or this research room. No, that's not, neither of those are excavated because the excavator got pushed back. Alright, it's just going in there where it's going to move the ship down and not otherwise be useful. Whew. Okay. The number of ships is just nuts. I've never seen anything like it. Of course, it makes sense. There's 10 ships in the box. It makes sense that there is at one point in the game where it will throw them all at you, but boy, is it scary. Okay. Discarding... Well, let's start here. I'll use the robot for 4 plus 1 is 5 energy. And then it ticks down to 3, but the ability of Soul is that it will not decrease past that in the future. So it's just going to generate 4 energy per round forever. Hopefully that's enough. I don't have any access to any more than that until I excavate quite a lot further. So it's possible I replace that robot with a high number worker at some point out of desperation, but hopefully not. Okay. I will spend an energy to excavate up to this. Discard that too. 2 energy to use the jet fighters at 6, which is going to blow up the orange ship, and it's gone. It's going to blow up this pink ship. It'll go back to the mothership. This pink ship will go back to the mothership. This one will too. I wish I had blown up more of the ones that would be permanently destroyed. But beggars can't be choosers, I guess. It at least staved off all their damage. Oof, I'm just looking ahead and realizing it's gonna move this is gonna move 2 spaces and be really close to the base. Oh well. Okay, so the last thing I can do is use this 5. I could spend 2 energy to basically bump this 2 up to a 6. It's in a -2 research room though, so all it would do is get me over a 3. I don't think that's worth 2 energy. I think I'd rather save the energy. So, mothership's gonna move down. That's it for the dice, for the resolution phase. And that is going to move all the ships. It's gonna move all the ships. 2 spaces. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. They don't resolve any of the spaces they landed on, so they don't do mothership actions or warpole or anything. They just move down, is my understanding. That's not great, but you know, I'll live, I guess. Okay, there's 4 ships here, so I don't have to put them in every column. I think I can put one here. Oh wait, it has to be behind the ones that are furthest down, right? So let's do this. I think that's correct. All right, fresh new roll. Kind of low numbers again, but I wanted a low number at least here to keep this ship on the attack space, or is that unreasonable? I could throw a 1 in the anti-air and it will just sit there, but am I actually attacking? Is a question. It's a big question. I don't know if I am. With low numbers, I could just kind of kick the can down the road on actually having to attack. A 2 in the center column lines up 2 attacks nicely, but they're on 2 different colors of explosions. I hate that. I want a large number. I want a big excavate here so I can start researching. So I'm looking for like a 5 or a 6 in these columns. I think for now, like I guess a... Man, this is so tricky with so many ships. A 4 over in one of these left rooms is pretty reasonable. I'm going to do that. I'm going to throw a 4 in this research room. It will move this white ship down onto an attack space if I end up using it, and it will re-roll the dice. Alright. A white 1 and 3, 3, 4. Not the big numbers I'm looking for. Bigger. That's an okay excavate, but it's going to get pushed back 1. Am I just going to throw the 1 in the anti-air here? This is the attack column, though, so I'm committing to not attack if I do that. Maybe I throw the 1 in, like... What column is a 1 not a disaster in? It's so bad in a lot of these columns. A lot of mothership icons there. Alright, I think it's not an attack round. And I'm going to put the 1 here in the anti-air, not moving that column at all, and re-rolling these dice. I'm looking for a big excavate. That's kind of my mission for the round. A 4 is the best I can do. Well, 4 is a fine... 4's fine, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I can excavate to there, move this and this down 4. Like, I can live with that. That leaves me with these 2s. Well, 2 in a command room. I mean, these are safe spots. Now I really kind of wish I could have launched an attack because a lot of these are sitting on explosion spaces. But all I have is this 2. And this 2 is going to land on a mothership icon in this column unless... Oh, no matter what, I'm doomed. Wow. Okay. Because in column 2 here, 2 moves this white ship onto a mothership icon. But if I put it in an anti-air and make it a 1, it moves the pink ship onto a mothership icon. I hate burning rounds this way. Okay. Well, I might as well just go... I don't really want to consolidate this one into this row. So I guess I'll do the full 2. And I'll just throw it in the research. There's a world where I could put the command room pips there and actually make some research progress. Let's see. Okay, that's going to move this down 2, and that advances the mothership. Wow. I don't think I've ever won a game where I've moved the mothership twice. It's such a bad thing. That said, this is a really strong base for researching, so hopefully I can just fly up that track once I get set up. Okay, so this die is a discard. The robot is going to give me 4 energy. I'm maxed at 7. Okay, the 4 here in research room, -1 is 3. I'll move up the track. And then, is it worth... Yeah, it's worth the energy. I'm not using it for much else. Here, let me spend an energy to go 1, 2, 3, 4. get excavating. And then I can spend 2 on this command room. It's a +1, so I can distribute 3 pips. I'm going to put them all on this research die. It's a 5. Spend the 1 to research from there, and I can move up this 3 and 2. That actually feels good. That feels good. I feel good about that. Okay. Okay. The mothership moves. I don't feel good about that. It is going to swallow up some of these ships. Which means we will see if those get redistributed. It looks like they do something like that. And all of these ships move 1. Not triggering the spaces they land on, but still scaring the fuck out of me. Okay. Jeez. I gotta blow up these white ships. Alright. Alright. I am going to roll the dice. There's some big numbers. Do I like the big numbers this round? I don't know if I do. Because there's so many of these so close to the bottom. I want a big number in the jet fighter room, right? What if I throw a 6 here to start? 1, 2. This is going to damage me. I guess I can probably just accept that. This would also put a ship on a red explosion. That's maybe something I can work with and set up more of those. Let's do it. Put the 6 here in the jet fighters. This one is going to damage my base. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in theory, the plan is to set up a good round of red explosion spaces. But with that, I am going to roll the rest of these dice. 5, 3, 3, 3. Okay, another spot, like I could use Clinton Harbor to blow up this ship, for example, and then move this column by 5. That would set up another red explosion space with that 5. Where would I actually put the 5? Just in either a robot room. Robot room. I can find a use for a robot room at this point. Could get a robot researching or something. Just knock out small numbers with it. Okay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put the 5 in this robot room, I think. And I don't see any reason not to just use Clinton Harper, blow up the white ship, because I don't want to... I think if they damage the base, a white ship would end up back up here again. I'm not sure, and I don't want to check that rule. So I'm going to use Clinton Harbor to blow up that ship, so it doesn't damage the base and does not respawn, because it's a white ship. Okay. I'm just before I finish resolving this, I'm making sure I don't want to use any of these 3s. A 3 here would line up a red shot, but it's a 7, and I'm not getting to 7, so that's not useful. But it is safe. It's the kind of the safe spot for that ship to land on. So what if I put it in that column? What would I do with it? It wouldn't excavate to there. Boy, I don't love these options. Okay, I'll go ahead and resolve the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and re-roll the grace. 3, 4, 6. Okay. What would a 6 do to me? 6 is bad in this column because it's another mothership symbol. Although it would stop from the excavator getting pushed back that far. Man, alright. What about 1, 2, 3, 4? If I excavated for 6 in this column, this ship would hit my base. This one would move safely. I think I'm going to do that. Let's get excavating as far as I can with that 6. This hits my base, and I apologize. I am going to double check the rules on white ships. Does it respawn? White ships. White ships return to the mothership that hit your city. Damn it. That's what I thought. Alright, well, hit my city, so back up there to spawn again. And this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, goes here, which is safe. Okay, so excavating is taken care of. That leaves the first and third columns. A 3 and a 4, I can place them both safely. Like the 4 can go here. Oh no, that's a mothership. Oh no. Is it again? Is it like a mothership either way again? A 3 in the anti-air is not a mothership. But then the 4 over here is. The number of mothership icons is insane. Alright, I mean, Jeez. I think I do that. Put the anti-air here. Go 1, 2. This wormhole's here. Go 1, 2. Then I have to put the 4 on the left. Sheesh. Well, I will just put it in the research room. Make a little research progress this round. Not a lot, by any means. And 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to move the mothership. The silver lining is it does not push the excavator back. But that's the only silver lining. The mothership has already consumed half the sky. Nearly. And I have made so little research progress. Okay. Okay, doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good. The, Okay, let's do this. The robot is going to generate 4 power. This 3 is a discard. I'll figure out what I'm doing with this robot. Maybe, Yeah. Well, let's start with the attack. I know I'm going to attack. So, spending 2 energy to attack for 6. I'm looking at the red explosions. And they're both pink ships again. And the excavate, spend energy, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one doesn't require the triple room because I'm not on a threat that has like 13. So I could stop excavating forever, but I may want to get that open. We'll see. Okay. I'm just got to spend this 4 and get 1 little space up that track, a single 1. And then lastly, I think I'll go ahead and spend an energy to place this is a 5 minus 1 is 4 robot, but where? The only way to ever hit the 7 spaces, no, that's a lie. I was going to say I can only hit the 7 spaces, of which there's 1, or there's 2, with this double ship, which requires a robot, or a double jet fighters, which requires a robot. That's not true, though. This has a +1, so I think I'll leave it. Let's get this robot researching. Do I want to put it in a room where it will get, yeah, let me just, alright, here's what I'll do. I'm placing a 4. It's going to go, I'll put it here. I'll put it here. And then in future rounds, I may spend that energy some rounds for the research, depending on how the research numbers line up. I guess that's the plan. I don't feel good about it at all. Okay. Mothership moves. It's going to swallow up this white ship. Move these ships each 2. 2, 2, 2. Oh man, I may be so screwed. And oops, I should have taken second damage to the base, right? I don't think I moved that. Okay. Alright, new round. Robots are doing their thing. I need to fly up this research track. I've got the double room open. I can consider excavating the triple room, but I don't even know if I need it. But I gotta go. So, here goes nothing. Wow, mostly small numbers. I don't like the small numbers very much at all here. Sorry, I should have distributed these, but it's just one. Or let's see. So the pink ships should go basically on the blanks and here, and then white ships. All right. I wonder if I should use Izox here. Just set aside a ship for 2 rounds. I'm about to spawn white ships too with the next mothership move. Boy. This is so rough. Okay, I've got to set up a big attack. That's like the only thing that seems reasonable to shoot for here. I think these mothership icons are killing me. Okay. These are... I'm just looking at like that gray 5. It's my only big number. I feel like I should use it, and yet every option for it looks terrible. Maybe I just throw a white 1 in an anti-air. Reroll everything. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So... Or why an anti-air when I could do something with it in this column? I guess I could put a 1 in the command room in case I want to use it there. Move this by 1. That seems fairly harmless. Reroll the rest. Okay. There's some 6s. Do we like 6s? Honestly, no number seems good right now. I want to research with these 6s. Like, there's 5s ahead, so a 6 here would be great, but that's going to hit a mothership icon and damage the base. Over here, it would set up an attack on a red explosion. That seems nice, but it would hit the base with that. I can't win. This is about as hopeless as I have ever felt. So what number would be good? Like, what's my dream number? 3s? 3s in this could research for a combined 6 and set up a couple attacks, or like a 3 and a 4. Oh no, I've already used this column. Well, shoot. I have to use these 6s. I hate this tile. I hate it so much with all the mothership symbols. Man. A 3 is safe in column 2 to reroll the other dice and at least see if anything speaks to me. A 2 would be better. I could anti-air there. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn. Okay. I have a plan. I don't know if it's good. It's almost definitely not good. But I have it. I'm going to use Izox. Take a ship from a drop point, kind of take it out of the game for 2 rounds. So, or at least when the mothership reaches that row, which might be less than 2 rounds. I'm going to take this one out so that it doesn't hit a mothership icon when I put a 6 in that column. So when the mothership reaches there, it will respawn. So that's all my characters used. Then I can put a 6 in that column in the jet fighter space with no downside. And yeah, because I can't put it there. Then the 3, I'm going to put an anti-air in this column and move these both 2, which puts them both on attack spaces, both on yellow ones. So that at least lines up an attack on those. And I'm going to reroll these because I used a white die. A 2 and a 6. Okay, and I have to do the right and left columns. Well, that's probably got to be the 6 on the right and the 2 on the left, because otherwise I hit motherships. So here goes nothing. I will research with that 6 and move this. This is going to hit my base. 3rd out of 6 base damage. And this is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to move on to here, but it's the wrong color to also attack this turn. I mean, unless I put it here. But I need to research. I got to research. And this 2 is going to go... I guess I don't really care where it goes. Put it in the research room. Yeah, actually, maybe I'll end up distributing pips to it. Okay, put it here. Move down this down too. This hits my base, and this ship can safely move down too. Ugh. All right. Here we go. We're gonna discard that 3. These 2 are maxed, so I don't have to think about the command room. So let me gain 4 energy for my robot. I don't think the research even ended up that good here either. I'm going to spend an energy to research for 6, moving up over this 5. I'll go ahead and spend 2 energy to attack with this 6. I guess I want to take the double ship attack. It does remove a white ship. I just can't get this one because it's the wrong color or explosion. This 1 in the command room could become a 2. Yeah, that doesn't do anything for me, so I will discard both of these. This is so brutal. The mothership's going to move down. It swallows up a ship, and it spawns 2 white ships from its action on the track. I have lost most of my hope here, but I will be playing this out. I have come back from real bad situations in this game before, but it does not look good. Okay. Almost every number here. So if I can't find something, to use here, I really have no chance. I'm looking at the... Geez, like if I want to line up this shot on the pink ship, it's going to do a mothership there. This is so rough. The 3 is good in this column, or this column. I could try to get 8 between these 2 columns? No, because a 5 on one of them would land on a mothership. Okay. What about the 1 on the left? Just nothing is good. Okay. I do see this 4 can go here. So I'm going to have like infinity energy this turn. This moves on to a red attack space. And I reroll the rest of the dice, I guess. Just looking for like inspiration to strike. A white 2 and 2 6s and a 3. The 2 is about the only safe thing I can do in the left column. With safe being not landing on a mothership. The 6s would be nice, like getting the 6s both into this room. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's safe. It would teleport up to there, so maybe I want to go in that column first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's safe. It would also move there. Oh man. Okay. Here's, I guess, what I'm gonna do. I am going to put the 6 here. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It moves over. And then I can put the 2 in that column. Probably just in the research room, and we'll see if that's useful. And they're going to go 2, 2. It moves back to the left. And 2, this one doesn't see the wormhole's covered, so it won't teleport. And that'll reroll these. Yeah, okay. A 1 and a 4. Hey, the 1 is safe on the left, but this safe isn't good enough with all these. Jeez. But I think I gotta put the 1 here. I'll put it in the research room where I can... No, I need to make an attack. Okay, I'll put it in the jet fighter room, and I'm gonna use the 4 in the command... So let's see, 1 here. I'm gonna use the 4 in a command room to probably pour all that into the jet fighter room. So this is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and wormhole to there. Jeez, okay. I really need a drink of this beer. Okay. So I can... Let's think this through. I did not end up pairing this up. That's rough. So I'm not researching with this. That's really rough. This robot can research once I get over the 5. Which I don't think I'm doing. Man. Alright, the command room. I'll spend 2 energy. 4 plus 1 is 5. I will add it to this jet fighter room, where I will spend 2 energy to attack for 7. And it's either this red space or these 2 yellow ones. I'll take the 2 yellow ones. I'm out of energy, but I have this generating 5 and this robot generating 4, so I'm back to full. But this can't research because I need a 5 and this is just a 4. I would probably concede if I weren't doing a video. I don't like to do that on video. So I'm going to play this out. The mothership is going to move down, swallow up this ship, also gain this white ship back, also push my research back. Then I will spawn ships. We have 5 ships out again. The key was really, I had to blow up the white ships. I think that maybe my plan that felt so cheesy and potentially kind of like I found a loophole at the beginning of having the mothership swallow those actually just like really fucked up my ability to destroy those early. I think it was my downfall. Okay. Here goes nothing. Okay. 3, 3, 5, 5, 5. What can 5s do for me? I like a 5 fine in this rightmost column. So let me throw it in a research room. It's not lining up shots, but what is at this point? And then I also like a 5 okay here because this does line up a shot. It's a 7, but I could like command room this up potentially to take that shot. Are there any other 5s that I like, or do I actually want to... Geez, I need to command room. But this research just has to start happening. Alright, I guess I am just going to throw a white 3 in this command room, so the double research is not happening this round. So that's not either. Wow. Honestly, I think this is done. There's only 2 more damage left on my base. I don't think there's any reason to play this out. I am burning my brain out in a lost cause. I'm 100% certain that this is a no-go. So thank you for joining me to watch me finally catastrophically lose a game of Under Falling Skies. I don't feel good. This felt unwinnable, but I really wonder if I made it unwinnable with literally the first die I placed, where I thought I was so clever getting the mothership to absorb all those white ships, because then they just trickled down forever instead of me being able to make a kind of cohesive push to attack them. So Seoul is dead. Seoul is blown up. I'm gonna mark it with a big ol' X and come back again next time to try to defend another city rather. My tentative off-the-cuff plan is that I will probably only try this one more time. I don't want to make 6 videos of me failing the finale 6 times. So if my next attempt feels just as hopeless, I'm sure I will continue to play, and I will post whether it's like a YouTube community post or a YouTube short. I'll provide an update for how the campaign ends. Probably only do one more full video. And see how it feels, but man, did it feel like a lost cause this time. So wow, this was not a tone I usually try to have with my solo playthroughs. I don't like to be defeatist and defeated, but I sure was. So thank you for watching. If you haven't already liked this video, please do, or at least don't dislike it. It went real bad, so I won't blame you for whatever decision you make there. And I, as well as playing solo, as well as a lot of games with my friends, still coming to the channel. We have Pagan Fate of Roanoke. We have, like I mentioned, Power Creep, the PNP arcade kind of spiritual successor to Dangerous Space and Dungeon Pages. There's a lot of fun stuff coming to the channel. Hopefully more fun than this game of Under Falling Skies was. And until then, be optimal.